Hello, 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 hello. I want to welcome everyone specially to today's live trading session. Apologies, the previous live went off as a result of bad network. Okay, so this one is on now. We're currently live on both YouTube and Facebook. So quickly, let me share the link on the group so that everyone can be able to use quickly to join. 1 minute please, let me quickly do that before I begin to share my screen with you. I hope you've been having a great time. The weekends are usually times to study, to back tests, to re-strategize, to prepare for a successful trading week. If you are not adequately taking advantage of your weekends, you may never make improvements in these markets, okay, in this industry. So I'm encouraging you, in case you've not known, but please, every weekend take out time to back test, study, and look at what's really going on in the markets. So there are a couple of things I've looked at. Of course, we had the open trade that ran from the previous week. I'm going to start from there. And then we have one entry on GBP already this morning, GBP USD. And then we have another entry on gold already this morning. I'm just taking out time to share out the links so that the community can be able to join. Alright, so you too can share out the links. If you're on YouTube, share the link. If you're on Facebook, wherever you are, just share out the link and let everyone know that we're live and we're trading live with me, so that they can be able to join the live trading session. Share the link, share the link, share the link, share the link. And when you come in, please let us know where you are watching us from. What country are you watching from? What city are you watching from? What country are you watching from? What city are you watching from? Just, you can drop it on the comment section. And if you have a question, anything you would like us to talk about in this live session, while I'm taking you through my trading session, you can also feel free to share that also as well. So been looking for wow, the YouTube link. Okay, let's see if this will go. Please, I'm going to share my screen soon. And then I've shared the Facebook link already on the group, and I'm trying to share the YouTube link. Trying to share the YouTube link. Okay, it's not coming out as expected, but let me just share it like that. Right, so share the links from your end, whichever link you can see. Share it to everyone, let them join in, and when you come in, please let us know where you are watching us from. Okay, so quickly let me share the screen. Okay, let me share the screen so that we can start up immediately. All right, so I trust that the audio is okay. So this is it. We we had this entry that ran all through the previous week into today for Euro USD. So even though I broke even and I was able to exit that entry on BE, but it was a beautiful entry in the sense that it went quite well in the course of the week before we came into this new week. Okay, so I told you that there are certain things, certain conditions in the market that can be permissible, but this should be as a result of various confirmations. So you don't necessarily begin to look for how you're going to leave a trade to just run all through, except in special cases where you know that there is a reason why that trade must really run. Okay, so that's the case of the Euro USD. So if you look closely, you see that as at then, I was on this. Okay, it was on this liquidity side. The XY was on this liquidity side and grabbed a lot of liquidity on that side. So I was expecting it to give me a bearish confirmation, even though because of the great bullish trend that the XY has been having quite for some time now. I wasn't really sure how far this bearish confirmation would go. Usually, if it was in the month of November, where directional bias was still very clear, I could clearly state how far the bearish retracement would go. But I realized that ever since the December month started, maybe because the big players and the financial institutions are shutting down and closing up for the year, probably I noticed that most of our charts are not giving very precise directional bias, in as much we are still able to in as much as we are still able to still get entries, which is which one of the reasons for that is because we have strong edge in the market. So with our edge, we are still enabled to still get entries in spite of all that's going on in the market. If you look closely, you would observe that the bearish liquidity was fully grabbed from here, like I said, and it was going down to fill up this void. So but what happens after this void is what I was not very particular at. So which when price saw that price had filled the void up to this point, I began to look for my partial exit on EU, in as much as I was expecting EU to go all through to the upside liquidity. I was expecting EU to come all through to the upside liquidity, which is this point, but haven't seen what DXY was doing. I, for a person, have doubts. I have doubts. Not really sure if DXY will be able to get to that point, this level. So for that reason, I was able to exit that particular entry. So I actually exited in profit, and I don't know if you're still in the trade, but it's not a good time to still be on that trade, because we have to ascertain what the directional bias for DXY is for now before any move. Of course, the London session has ended. New York session starts in a few minutes, and once the New York session starts, the DXY looks like it may go bullish. Okay, because it's taking out several highs from here. It took out this first high, it gave a break of structure. It took this second one, it gave a change of character, and it took out all these highs and may most likely come to this high. Then if you look, you find that I posted a short on GU because I know it was going to retrace. So it's the retracement we're trading. Because if you look very well, if you understand GU, you know GU is something we studied for a very long time. So the character of GU is not something that is strange to us in this team. We understand how GU behaves perfectly. So if you understand how GU behaves perfectly, you will know that GU is currently bullish coming to this liquidity side. So but because of the bearish retracement on DXY, we may not go long on GU yet, because DXY will more likely do a few things here before we can now tell, because DXY is somehow ranging. Look at it, it's somehow ranging. I'll be expecting DXY to break out of this range of liquidity before I can tell you if it is bearish or if it is bullish. But for now, you cannot really tell if DXY is bearish, but it is retracing bearish. Okay, and because it's retracing bearish, we can take this entry on GU, of which we are in now, and we're currently in profit because we came in at the discount price, though I'm not sure if we got it very correctly, because what I measured here was I measured 4 points to this level with my fib 2, and this was my discount zone. That was what I measured. So that's for the entry I posted. But from the look of things, the move was measured not from there, it was actually measured from here. The correct measurement should have been from here to there, of which if you look closely you see that GU came into the discount zone. So this would have been the best and the most perfect entry. See the reason why we say always review your entries. We always say simplify it first and review it. We always say if the entries are complicated, it will be difficult and almost impossible to spot the errors. So because there is simplicity in this entry, I can easily say okay, this was not the supposed low that I could have used to measure that particular move for the entry, for the right entry, and I've taken that correction. So the next entry I'm going to make, imagine that the entry was perfect. By now I could have caught at least up to 10 pips, of which this move is not that much. I already calculated before I posted it, plus is 14 pips. The take profit is just about 20 pips. So it's just for us to catch a few profits this morning before we go into Tuesday, which I am strongly believing that we're going to find good entries on Tuesday. The directional bias are usually better because most of the financial institutions, the big players that control these markets, would have been out, okay, and we can be able to know that okay, this is how the market is going, and that's how the market is going. So get ready for Tuesday. I'm going to post an update on that and let you know. So now for this entry, this is not a Monday entry. For those of you, it's not like we held GU all through the weekend. No, I didn't ask you to hold GU. There are those who wanted to hold GU here, and I'm sure they got induced, but I didn't tell anybody to hold GU, and the reason is because yes, I'm seeing this void, but there was a liquidity that was avoiding GU from pushing up based on my strategy. For your strategy, you might not see those liquidities. For my strategy, I see those liquidities, and for that reason, there was no way I could post that entry for buy. Okay, I was just only checking if this previous sell that spotted was still going to play out as expected, in as much as DXY was not clearly showing me what it wants to do. I posted this entry for a sell, it got induced and then went massively on sell. So I left the entry because I wanted to see if that vision is still going to play out. I wanted to see it fail. So that's why the entry is still there. It's not today's entry. It's not, in fact, it's not this week's entry. In fact, let me just take it out because it did not play. I was watching out to see if it was going to play. So I kept it as historical data. Now, this is the first and only entry we've posted for GU in this week. And it's playing out well. Okay. So we're just going to manage this trade wisely by monitoring DXY. So all eyes for me has been on DXY. The reason I'm not outrightly on DXY now is because I am trading with you live and I'm trying to teach you a few things and let you know what I'm seeing in the market before I go to my trade. But I, as a trader, my eyes are here. Okay, my eyes are here. I want to know when DXY starts its massive bullish move, which it has been doing since last week, so that I can begin to find my exit on GU. But currently we are in profit on GU. So now the second entry I posted was gold. This was the entry I posted on gold. So why did we get this entry? Gold did a massive bearish move last week and is currently on a bullish move. Another entry on gold. It's currently on a bullish move. Sorry about those feedbacks you're hearing. Once in a while I have to just check because for sometimes you wouldn't know if the feedback is going well with those of you out there. So that's why I have to keep on checking. From what I'm seeing on gold did a massive bearish move, of which I think there was one caught around this side, and may retrace bullish up to this point. So when gold tested this liquidity side, a lot of people went in for a buy, but because I am seeing that liquidity, I'm not sure if those people are seeing it because of their own strategy. Your strategy is peculiar to your trading plan. What you are seeing may not be what I am seeing in the market, and what I'm saying does not outrightly make what you are saying wrong. Okay, we can all be right at the same time. Just take for instance, just last week, one of my friend in trading was saying he's going all out bearish on GU, and I was in bullish, and the guy said he's going bearish, and I said no, GU is going bullish, but I knew he can be right as well. I said, but for now, I told him, yes, you are right, you are correct, it will go bearish. Okay, but for now, GU was to go bullish. And he said, how do you think he was going to go bullish? For my communication, I understand that anybody can be right. This was it. I understand anybody can be right. So this was the bullish move. So I told him it will go bullish first because I had seen all my confirmations based on my perspective in the market. Based on his perspective in the market, he was saying the bearish move, which came from here to here. So I told him, yes, it was going to happen, but not now. And lo and behold, it played out. I caught my bullish move. I went out on partial. He caught his bearish move. So what does that tell you? That it simply tells you that the both of us were correct. Newbies are always quick to look for the errors in mentors, but it's not necessary. Trading is not wired like that, and that's the reason why most of these newbies do not eventually succeed in trading, because they have the wrong perception in trading. They have the wrong attitude, the wrong composition and character in trading. The right attitude in trading is you must understand that anybody can be right. Okay, anybody can be right, and because anybody can be right, not really say that this person is really wrong. Okay, so rather where you will focus your attention is on what you are saying. So for what I am seeing on gold, this liquidity on this side, which is a trend liquidity, if taken out, the trend must balance first before any other move. That was why I got an entry. It took out the liquidity, as you can see. If you go to the 30 minutes time frame, you find that is a trend liquidity. Look at it here. It's a trend liquidity, even though it is close to a support zone here. Okay, makes me see makes me see someone posted something on the group. It looks funny. Say if you're not here, you might hit stop loss this week. Okay, it's true. So makes me see that this trend may be strong. So I was paying attention to it to be sure that it is strong. And when I saw that it was not strong, I said, okay, fine, it's time to buy. And the stop loss is just at this liquidity side. So that is fast stop loss. And for anybody that is taking that entry, you must reduce. Gold is very volatile. You must drop every drop the lot sizes downward. Make sure you do not over budget into your lot size, because that stop loss is far. Okay, but the RR on the entries, okay, because we're targeting just around this side. Yes, there's going to be a liquidity here, so that could be your TP1. But for me, because that's a trend liquidity, I don't see it holding price. I don't see. In fact, fair value gap here may hold price stronger than this. I don't see it because it's a trend. So, and normally what happens is in the market, when there is a previous trend in previous times and there's a new trend opposite to the previous trend, the new trend must balance the previous one, because the market always balances all the imbalances. So the trade is considered an imbalance once it's finished, okay, with the trend continuation. The new trend in the opposite side has to mostly, so, but you need to know how far it will balance, because sometimes it balances completely, sometimes it doesn't balance completely. And that's why I'm expecting that move to go from here up to this place where I find stronger liquidities before I can be able to say, okay, I'm done with the buy on gold. So that's exactly what I'm seeing on gold. And then for DXY, of course, all eyes are still on DXY. You can see what I'm saying. So currently now, DXY is about to give the bullish move, because it has just retraced bearish, okay, and it looks like I say bearish. It has just retraced bearish. It's about to give the bullish move, okay. So that's why eyes are on it, and if it's giving a bullish move, then it will affect the entry on GU, because GU is supposed to go bearish if DXY is going bullish, okay. It will affect the entry. So you can see that the entry is struggling, even though we're in profit already, but you can see it's affecting it already, because it looks like there's a dump on DXY, and that automatically affects but we are not going to exit. It's part of what happens in the market. Come on, don't get moved by those things when you see it, okay. That's why sometimes we tell people who are that emotional, take your eyes off the chart, because if you keep looking at the chart, you take the stop loss, and so are you not supposed to take stop loss in trading? So the only reason eyes are on it is I want to just know, because once I see that the bullish confirmation or bullish continuation on DXY is fully confirmed, then there will be need to exit GU, because it's not gonna go bullish, okay. So but there's not yet such a confirmation, because what DXY looks like it's gonna do now, it will range a little bit, and that ranging may just give us what we need in completing this move up to maybe, let's say, the half area before we begin to take our partials. So eyes on what? DXY. Sorry you're not able to see me in this particular live trading session, because the application I'm using is a bit different with the one we usually use. The other one we usually use is having a little bit of restrictions. So that's it. So once that one is rectified, I think I would prefer to use that one as the StreamYard, because it will give you access to be able to see the person talking to you, which is also one of the best ways of learning. Then the one I'm using already is Wirecast. There's an option for you to see my face actually, but the Wirecast is not as easy and simple like the it's not as easy and simple like the what's it called, the StreamYard. It's a little bit complicated, so I'm trying as much as possible not to alter anything, so that you don't begin to look for me, because if I do that one, you may now begin to look for me and you're like, oh, what's going on? So that's what's trying to avoid. Trying to avoid that. Let's not get to the stage where you will not begin to look for me. So this may just alright, I'll work on that. I'll rectify that. Once that is rectified, maybe subsequent time when I'm using Wirecast, I can be able to show you the face of your tutor or your instructor. So quickly, let's go to US 30. There's this beautiful entry we've been on, US 30. Let's look at it quickly. Of course, we use trend line for US 30, US oil, Nasdaq, and GJ, that's JPY, UJ, that's USD JPY, and UJ, that's Euro JPY. Okay, we use trend lines because the trends are usually very far and very long. So for US 30, you can see it's very close to take profits. Very close. It's a good place to exit actually. But if you still hold, I see it swiping this liquidity here. That's why that's my take profit. So if you still have the mind to hold, you can just break even just around this side. That means you're not very much greedy. But if it eventually goes in your favor, then you're a big shot there, because you're going to make more than those that are exiting at the current level. So that's for US 30. So I cannot give any entry on US 30 for now until I find that trend is broken out. So I'm going to wait for that trend to break out before I can give any recent entry on that. So as for US oil, it gave us massive move, gave us our take profit, okay, on that trend, and has broken the trend to the downside. It has broken the trend to the downside. So let me see on the 2 hour. Let me see if I can find that entry. So what I do is I take the trend line analysis from the 4 hour, then I take okay, there's an entry. If you look very well, you see that there is a void here. So I see price coming into that void, and once price gets in the void, we're going to find a bearish move, probably to this trend line. Okay, watch out for that. I'm going to give you an update on that. So, but it's not yet time to go bearish. It's not yet time. So for those who want to go bullish, that's what you are saying. I'm only showing you what I am saying. We are all correct. We're all correct. I've told you in the last mentorship course that your strategy is peculiar to you. Your edge is peculiar to you and works peculiarly to your time. My strategy is peculiar to me and works peculiarly to my time. Do never use mine to alter yours. Okay? Then if you say you want to use mine based on the fact that you're a mentee and you're still learning, then you must stick to mine. You cannot mix it with Jeffrey Benson's or Harvey FX, because once you begin to do that, you will not be profitable. You cannot mix two different strategies together and expect to be profitable, because the timing to the profitability of all these strategies are different. So when there is a loss for their strategy, you take the loss. When there is a loss for my strategy, you take the loss. Are you seeing now? Then you might not know when it's the profit, because the profit time you might not know. So, but in sticking to one strategy is one secret that many people have not discovered. Even just being in a signal group, all those many signal groups on Telegram, if you can stick to only one, you will be profitable. And you are taking with proper risk management, you'll be profitable. But when you take signal from this one, you take signal from the other one, you will not be profitable, because the two different people have two different perception in the market. This is one truth that no mentor may tell you, but I'm telling you because I'm interested in your future and I want you to do well in trading. So this Nasdaq entry failed. It hit stop loss after broken even. So it's for those who are expecting it to still go. But I want to change this Nasdaq 100 index. I want to change it. I want to change it to, let me see, because the charts are not very clear. Excuse me. I'm thinking let me see the best one to use now. Let's see this US Tech 100. Okay, this is better. This is better. I'm seeing the chart better now. That other one was not allowing me to see the chart properly. So for this now, Nasdaq is on an uptrend, as you can see. So all I'm going to wait for is for Nasdaq to give me the bullish confirmation on this trend, which is my liquidity side. Then I'm going to give you the bullish entry on Nasdaq. Then the next one is UJ. So if you look, you see that UJ is still moving and it's currently going on the take profit side. So if you caught that move, congratulations, massive move. For those of us who took it initially, it wasn't convincing that it was going to move, because especially for these things, this is why we always say take stop loss, take profit. If you were willing to take the stop loss and willing to take the profit, you'll find that eventually after everything, price is still going to the take profit, and the take profit is far. You can see the next swipe of liquidity is far, and it's a great opportunity to make good amounts with UJ. But because of that, I'll not be able to give any entry now on UJ. I'll wait for UJ to give us that move completely before we begin to look for another entry on UJ. As for GJ, I was waiting for it to break out of this liquidity side, and he has done that. Break of structure, change of character. So I'm going to find, I'm coming, break of structure, change of character. Okay, this is the entry. Okay, this is the entry, but it's just that let me see. Let me look at the liquidity again. That may just be a failed breakout on that strategy. Okay, so this is this trend line that was drawn. Okay, the price as okay, so we have to wait. Let it take out this high first, okay, and give us some moves. We'll catch the entry, don't worry, we'll not miss it. Let's not be in a hurry to get induced on GJ. So as for UJ, that's the new introduced pair. I introduced this just last week. So currently price is going to retrace back here first. Let it get here first before we're looking for the entry. So for these trend lines, don't be upset, don't be impatient. Those entries will take time. It will take serious time before you find them play out. Reason is because the reason is because the trend lines are drawn from a higher time frame, okay, and trend lines biases are not seen regularly. They come in once in a while. That's how you find some traders tell you, I don't trade every day, in fact I may not trade this week. It's because they trade trend lines, and there's a saying, the trend is your friend. If you're a trend trader, you are blessed, because the trend is usually very friendly. Are you aware you can take a trend with good risk management and not put stop loss, and you just see price just going all through in your direction? because the major of the big players are in that direction, because they are the market movers. So, and that's why the trend is your friend. So this one is one of the strategies I mentioned to you in the course of the last final class we had in the last class we had in the VIP mentorship course. I told you about the rejections from the 24-hour time frame, how it can be an entry. This is not my strategy. There's this guy, good guy, who is making quite some money on Instagram. He's the owner of this strategy. I just wanted to use it to play out because I've backtested it. It's a good strategy. It's not it doesn't really go that far, but it's very, very sharp, very precise, and very safe. Reason is because you use the sell stop, buy stop, instead of buy limit, sell stop. Sorry, instead of buy limit, sell limits, you use the sell stop, buy stop, and this is how it works. So for the rejection per adventure, let me show you, just for those who are not in our mentorship course. So for the rejection per adventure, let me show you. There is a rejection here. So what he does is that he puts the line on the first rejection, then you put another line on the beginning of the week. Sorry, first rejection, I went to remove it, and then on the beginning of the week. Now this one is very small, but let me just use it to explain to you something. So you put it at the beginning of the week, right? Then you go down to the entry time frame. So your entry time frame, now I did it on 1 week, so the next time frame is the entry time frame. So you go down to the entry time. Sorry, let's go back to the 1 week so I can cut it from there, and let's take the entry. So I'll show you how it works. So cutting it from there, we will now go down to the 24-hour time frame, so I can show you the entry. So now this is the entry. What it's saying is, when price gets to this line, being that this is the beginning of the week, we see price swiping the previous week. That's the edge of the previous week. So we'll put the entry here, and we're saying that, okay, let's sell be initiated once price gets to this weak line, and let the profit be taken once it gets to the second weak line. So let's see that play out. So just watch, look at the safety in it. So price goes, I think it has even played out. Sorry, I think it has played out, because this was it. Okay, so price just came, initiated, went to the take profits, and now it looks like it did not hit the wick. That because we are in a high time frame. So in a high time frame, you might not really get the touching very, very closely because it's a high time frame. So, but if you do that on a lower time frame, you see it, clearer. And now because this is a high time frame, that peep from here to here can be big. It can give you massive profit. So that is the particular strategy I used on that Australian US dollar. And for this one, I took stop loss. Okay, so hit stop loss. Now it's a new strategy, so I'm not very used to it, but I'm doing it as well because I've back tested. I've seen how it works. Now even if I'm very used to it, doesn't still mean I will not take stop loss. So I've taken this particular stop loss. I'm waiting for the next one, of which okay, so this is the next one for those of you who are interested. So this one is out already, so this is most likely going to be the next one. Let me see it on the 24-hour, because I do the analysis on the 24-hour Then I take the entry on the 4 hour. Okay, so this is still the same take profit for the previous one. So we're going to wait for price to take out this one first before we begin to look another one. But meanwhile, if price goes on the upside, then I'm seeing a week. I'm seeing a previous week tip. So the previous week now, because it's on a high time frame, so that we do not miss the touch of the week. Let's take it in. Let's take it in a little. So I'm seeing that week. Then I'm seeing the beginning of the week here. You can see what price did. It played out. So let this one fully forms. Once this candle is fully formed, we're going to find the end of the week here, and we're going to take a buy stop from that point to this as take profit. And I see that playing out very well. Okay, so that's actually how the strategy is. That's for Australian US dollars. How many of you's eyes are still on DXY? I'm sure you're interested to see what's going on. Let's go there. Okay, so like I said, it's gonna range. You can see it's done the range. Let's see if our GU has hit take profits. Supposed to have. Okay, it's not yet, but it's still on the move. So for now, DXY's range is going to favor us. Yeah, it's going to help us push, because it's not fully dumping yet. It's not fully dumping. Now this is why you must not chase candles. You can see what the candles are doing. If you're chasing it, you're not ready for trading. Just create the edge, create an inch, create a setup, allow price get in your zone, get initiated, wait for price to play out. You fail on that entry is part of the process. Do it again consistently for a period of time. You do it 7 times, you're going to have the wins and the losses. With a good RR, you will be profitable. That is the basic concept of trading in short summary. I just said it now. Quickly, let's go to the ones we talked about. So DXY is giving, so that makes me happy. EU already gave, so we closed EU with massive profit. The GU is giving us massive profit already, so it's a beautiful week already. The week is starting out fine. Let's see gold. Gold massive profit, so gold is playing out fine. What else? Okay, so crypto. Let's look at crypto. I think Forex. So for crypto, I didn't expect that Bitcoin was going to hit back to all-time high. I didn't expect that. So the previous high was 103,000. Okay, and then we were analyzing. I think this was the way we're analyzing. Right, this is Monday. Yeah, that's where we're analyzing. So there was a strong liquidity on this side. I was expecting that Bitcoin will retrace bearish for a while before it goes bullish, and suddenly boom, Bitcoin went to hit 106. It's currently bearish, so it took out all the liquidities on the upside, and now there are new liquidities on the upside. So I'm going to reanalyze Bitcoin and give you updates on that. So, but currently it's retracing bearish. So, like I said, don't sell Bitcoin yet. It's on an bullish uptrend. If you find buys, it's better. It's safer, because the bullish trend can only be your friend. If you're bullish, if you're bearish, there's trouble. Like I'm sure those people that were selling even Ethereum. Ethereum is like GU and EU. Ethereum with Bitcoin is like EU and GU. They behave like twin. So because of what happened to Bitcoin, Ethereum for the first time hit 4,000, which I anticipated. If you can remember, 4 months ago, it has done it. Now, when someone who has good eyes in the market tells you something, do it. Do it, because he's seeing, and what he's seeing is clearly seen. I said Ethereum was going to 4,000. I said Bitcoin was going to 100,000. This was a long time ago, even before the election campaign and the announcement of the winner that now gave all the bull runs. So for those who held then, blessed are you. So if you look closely, you see that Ethereum is here. So I'm going to reanalyze Ethereum and give you what you need to see there. I think we've touched majorly everything on Forex and crypto. Let's move and dive into synthetics. Okay, so now I haven't opened the charts. So I posted one entry on synthetic, I think last night. Let's see. Synthetic. Okay, it's for the VIP. So I posted, okay, last night, jump 100. That before I posted Chiude entry. So let's see how it's playing. The first jump 100 we posted last week played out well and went straight to take profit. So let's see what the current one that was posted is doing, and then let's look at every other synthetic indices or commodities, and let's see what is possible to trade synthetic for this week. Okay, so this was the one that came to take profits. So this one is currently still on, struggling though. Now if you hit stop loss, yes, just take the stop loss to find a better entry. So that's for jump 100. So let's look at volatility 25. Volatility 25. Okay, no entry yet. Volatility 25, no entry yet. Let's look at volatility 50. Volatility 50. Okay, so volatility 50, no entry yet, or rather we missed the entry. Okay, so for now there's no entry. Volatility 75. Volatility 75. Okay, so there's no entry on that. Let's look at volatility 100. Now I'm not surprised why there are no much entries like this, because the times we're in December, trading can usually be like that. So but don't worry, December just have a few days and we're in January. We are just 14 days. So don't worry, just 2 weeks. So we're still gonna catch the moves, okay? But not much, okay? Just a few. These may give us a bearish entry. Volatility 100. Watch out for the updates on the group. And for boom, that's been not boom, and crash has not really been given. Let's see. For boom, there's no entry yet. And for crash, let's see. Okay, so crash has done the move, the liquidity has done the move, so we missed it. So this was it. This is the breakout structure, this is the change of character. So this was the entry, and the T, that take profit, was supposed to be not even here, it should be here. So it's still going, still moving, it should be coming down to this point. So we missed that, probably because we're busy. So you see why eyes must be on the chart. If it's possible for you to get beautiful screens, get it. That's why most professional traders have screens. So despite the fact that you're busy with other activities, you're able to see, so that you're able to know, because we have setups and we're waiting for price to get into our setups. We have zones, we're waiting for price to get in our zones. When price get in your zone, you will not know if there's no proper monitoring. No entry on jump 25. Let's see jump 50. No entry. Is struggling. It may give us a bullish entry. Once there's a confirmation, I'm going to let you know. Let's look at jump 75, which will be the final synthetic. No entry yet. It may give a bearish move because it's consolidating and may give a bearish move. Okay, whose eyes are on the XY? Wow, wow, wow. So DXY may, may, but I'm seeing liquidity here. So we're going to hold GU onto TP because this liquidity may hold DXY for us. It may hold DXY for us. So you see that? I was concerned if it enters here. You can see it entered, it gave a huge rejection. But I see this holding it. So like I told you, it's going to range. It's going to range. So let's see if the range will favor us. Okay, I would have been interested in exiting here. But I'm interested in exiting here, but it has retraced now. So let me see if it can get back there. I'll be interested in exiting there. I'm not a greedy person. That's enough for me. And the reason is because DXY wants to go bullish. Okay, so if it was showing me clear bearish sign, I wouldn't mind. But because it's preparing to go bullish, consigned. So all eyes are out there. So as I round up and close this live session, you know where my eyes are, right? Okay, so that I can be able to make my money and leave the markets and make the Monday a fruitful Monday. What do I have to show you is the website. If you aren't using the website, you're doing the wrong thing. The website has everything you need. Name it, about us, mentorship plan, whichever one you want to enroll on. Some people say, oh, it's expensive, 35,000. We're giving 50% off. For those of you registered on our platform already, you have the coupon codes on your email. Now, if you don't have the coupon code and you need it, just simply send us a chat. Telegram, call us, WhatsApp, X, Facebook, anywhere. We'll give you the coupon code. So you're only paying 50% of any of this, and you're getting it. Any of this, and you're getting it, and you have your access. Okay? The earlier you start, the better. Listen, in 2025, Forex and crypto will be the only business that will give great opportunity for the online space, for the digital space. And the earlier you learn it now, the better. You can't start learning it when you're supposed to be making money in it. So this is the market outlook. The aim is easy, it's simple. Account management, okay, services. You can see what is there. You can look at what works for you. Live account, prop account. Send us a message, register, make payment. Partnership donation, you're supporting what we're doing. We give you 10% appreciation benefits. We have our services. Which of the services do you want? You can choose. Okay, we have our team. Okay, for now, just the admin and the manager. We don't have a CEO yet, though we don't have a CEO yet, and we don't have an office manager yet, because for now we're operating mostly online than physical. So maybe when we start doing more physical activities, or which we are working on that, we can now have an office manager and all. So we have some open positions. If you look, I think I'll get there. So we have training videos. Some of these videos, some of us didn't have access to such adequate videos, and it made our journey longer. For you, the videos here, take advantage of them and make your journey to learning shorter. This is the mentorship. It's a complete school. You do from 1 to 7. Of course, the 7th one starts from January, and you're a professional trader. Now, take one per month. But if you're a fast learner, you can take one per week, because these are weekly courses. So one session per day, one per week. So that means one per week. So this will give you 1 month. This will give you 2 months. So in 3 months, you can now begin to use live accounts to see how far you can go with that. Free channel. I'm surprised how people are not joining the free channel. Something that is free. Telegram, WhatsApp, whatever you need. Get free signals, free updates from there. And then we have the VIP channel. If you cannot enter free, is it VIP you will not enter? For all who have subscribed to the VIP package, just come to the VIP channel and subscribe and click to join, and you get approval to go in. And then what else? We have the live class. The live class is daily live class, weekly live classes, depending on your package. Okay, so you can use this platform to join once you get an alert that we're going live. Then we have the Forex. Of course, I already told you the in part. For the Forex, it just simply lets you know that, like in the name, foreign exchange. Here you can do foreign exchanges. Okay, and then you can, the other part is for the donation. There's some of you that want to buy dollar or sell dollar, you can do that here as well. And the one for crypto is just like, okay, forex trading, crypto trading. So you want to trade forex, use forex. You want to trade crypto, use crypto. You can buy and sell here, and you can send to us. Maybe you want to make a transaction crypto, and then you can use SPs for those of you in the Law World Nation. So the two cryptos here are Bitcoin and USDT. So then we have schedule booking. There's some of you who want to have consultations. Okay, so we have consulting meeting, media consultation, statistical consultation, business consulting. Maybe you're looking at starting up a business for yourself. Then that schedule can be for you. Just schedule with us. One-on-one mentorship is there. For now, we're looking at bringing in more mentors into the platform, but for now we have just one mentor, which is me. Okay, so when more mentors are here, you can choose who your mentors are, the ones you want, and they can mentor you. That's the essence for one-on-one mentorship. Then we have news and position. Always check your fundamentals with this. Okay, so you know what to expect in the market, whether it's forex, whether it's crypto, and then use the calculate lot size to calculate your risk management properly before you go in. We have music. Of course, as you're trading, you need what is going to keep you busy, so you can have music, you can play music. You have Chiude, Victor, Lovett singers. We're going to add more songs there, but that's when we find that you are using what is given. Okay, so we have forum is just like social media, so it's just for you to share your experience. As you can see, the topics, how it was this week's trading going. You can go there, you can post, you can create a topic, and people can respond. The community, of course, we're still building the community, but with time it's a good interactive platform. So we have partners, and these partners are not just logos, these are links. Okay, you want to join Bybit, just click X, then just click there, you just click, and it will take you straight to all the platforms. Okay, and you can create an account immediately, just in case you're wondering. So that's what's for partners. Then we have help or support. Some of you have priority support, some of you have less priority support, depending on the package that you are in for. So whatever it is, you can contact us immediately. And on the home, I think we still have some other ones that have not been mentioned. Okay, we have the store. For some of you traders that okay, this is cart, not store. Some of us, okay, this is store. For some of you traders who want to shop, okay, you can shop with crypto on our store. Okay, you can shop with crypto on our store. You can buy anything you want. We have laptops, cars, ebooks, boutique for clothes and everything. We have food store, provisions, whatever you want. This is a digital age and time. You don't need to leave your location to get these things. You can order them from our store and get them delivered to you. Then cars, traders love beautiful cars. So as a trader, you want to get a car, you can visit our store for that. So, and then good discount rates. Yeah, so for the home, let me just show you a few things. I think we have a vacancy for these business development officers. What some of our students has to say about our school. Beautiful testimonies. Okay, this is also part of our services. A gallery, new arrivals, the music, forum, and the jobs. The first part we're looking at is the business development officer, and we're looking at the content marketing manager. So any of these you're interested in, you can just apply and let us know your interest. So this is all we can take for this week. I just want to say thank you for being with the whole process all through, from the beginning till now, and I trust that this session has really helped you hold perspective in the market. I'm looking forward to you having a I'm looking forward to your wonderful testimonies in the closing of the week. See you during the updates in the group, and I hope that the updates will be very helpful and will give you more opportunities to make more money this week. Okay, so I'll be looking forward to having you again. Well, of course, we're going to have weekly analysis. We're going to have weekly analysis, and then we're going to have I was going to talk to you about the January mentorship course, which is supposed to be the graduation, first virtual graduation. Get ready for it. So for all of you who has been part of the mentorship process, you're going to get your certification. Get ready for it. It will be big. It will be big. It will be beautiful. Okay, make sure you're part of it. Okay, so see you soon. Any updates, make sure you're on the VIP group or you're on the free channel. You're going to get updates. Alright, so have a great time.